Hello, my darlings. Hope you're all doing well. Bless Lily here with a very special Halloween pick a card reading. Today, my darlings, we're going to be taking a look at the messages from beyond the veil that you need to hear at this particular moment. Of course, my darlings, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so only take what's going to resonate with your beautiful selves. Leave the rest out on the table. Let's take a look at the options. This is option number 1 with this garnet. Option number 2 comes with the black tourmaline. And option number 3 has this sodalite. See which crystal, which option you're mostly drawn to. Use your intuition, but don't overthink it. If you do need a bit more time to make your decision, pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Option number 1, and welcome to your reading, darlings. If you were drawn to the garnet crystal, let's go ahead and take a look at what your messages beyond the veil are. Let's take a look at your rune first, okay? Wow, the goose. This is one of the most magical runes there is. Your message from beyond the veil, my darlings, is that you can easily access the information and the beings beyond the veil. It might sound very much out there and maybe unbelievable at times, but you have some very special powers. Powers that you might have inherited from somebody in your family line or from your past lives. You might have brought it along with you, but there's definitely the energy of intuition and, most importantly, clairaudience. This rune deals with clairaudience, my darlings. So you might be starting to hear things. You might be starting to find messages in music. You might be finding messages in, like, you know, when the wind whispers something to you. It's like the spirits of the earth are going to be bringing you messages. And again, not to sound too much like woo, but this is so magical. This is very intuitive and very, very psychic. So messages from beyond the veil for you, my darlings, this Halloween is that you might be getting an upgrade when it comes to your clairaudience, to your clairsentience, to your intuition. You guys might be heading towards an initiation when it comes to your spiritual development, especially if you guys dabble in magic, if you guys dabble in witchcraft, in Wicca, if you guys are learning how to, be psychic or be psychic witches, whichever one it is. But this is a very, very magical rune over here. Apart from the magic, this is also a rune of travel. So your message over here, my darlings, for this Halloween is that you might be finding out more about yourself when you go traveling. When you are exposed to the wild nature, I'm hearing. Especially when it comes to dolphins, especially when it comes to whales, especially when it comes to mountains and open skies. You're going to be getting a lot of downloads. And you might be meeting some very important people. It doesn't always have to be love. It doesn't always have to be friendships. Sometimes you might be meeting people who might seem horrible at first, but they are needed to trigger something within you that you need to address, that you need to see, that maybe you need to accept. Let's take a look at the Wiccan Oracle over here. Here's your advice, the ritual, magic of rituals. Darlings, again, for a lot of you, I'm feeling such a magical energy. I know we live in 3D, but this is Halloween and you guys are magic. And maybe some of you have forgotten that you are magic. And it's time for you to remember. Now, even though this card might seem a little bit scary, don't you be afraid, because this card talks about rituals. This talks about needing to find a ritual. And it doesn't always have to be a magical ritual. But you can make any ritual magic. Even cleansing your face, taking a bath, lighting candles. They're saying make it a ritual. Put an intention behind it. It will help you. and you will see the magic. Some of you guys are very much advised to get a selenite wand or a clear crystal wand like this to amplify your energies, to help you with your magic, and just to, they're telling me to, yeah, to make your home, I don't know, feel better. There's something about, because selenite is a very clearing energy as well. It's not so much about protection, it's more about clearing. And the ritual, they want you to start believing in your own magic. This has a lot to do with well-being. Some of you guys might be healers. Some of you guys might have healing hands. Some of you guys might be conduits, acting as conduits for the healing energy of the universe without actually even realizing it. You're guided to be grounded, to get grounded over here, because the earth energy is coming up as upside down. This could also be an indication that you guys might have been feeling unwell, physically, mentally. It does have something to do with your health. And here, a message for some of you is moving will make you feel better. Physically, mentally, traveling, being next to water, or maybe just having a nice, long, soaking bath. But imagine, use the magic of water, use the magic of sound over here, because you guys are very responsive to sounds, to music, to the ambience. And this will really, really help you. Let's take a look at tarot. What is tarot going to tell you? This deck, guys, if you're interested, it's called Soul Cards. It's a tarot deck and it's called Soul Cards. Let's see what the message beyond the veil here is for you. 10 of Swords. You need to release something. You're not releasing something. This 10 of Swords, you're not allowing something to come to an end. You keep fighting for something which makes no sense. Listen to your intuition. You might need some cord cutting ritual as well over here, darlings. Because there are a lot of cords that need to be cut. A lot of people that need to be let go. They're saying for you to get back up in life, you need to hit rock bottom. And you need to allow yourself to hit this rock bottom, to realize that something is going to end. And it doesn't always have to be like your entire life. It could be a relationship, it could be a job. Allow yourself to hit this rock bottom so you can push yourself off of the ground, off of the bottom. But here it's like you're neither here nor there. So allow yourself to come to this ending, to come to this conclusion. Here's a reminder that you are safe and you're very magical. Maybe some of you guys have been thinking about transitioning in career, transitioning in where you live, who you live with. Page of Swords, exactly. They're saying gather information. You guys, a lot of air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to be, but there's a lot of air energy. A lot of communication, the magic of sound, the magic of speaking. There's also an indication that you guys might need to do some throat chakra work. Free up your throat chakra, free up the energy that you have when it comes to your communication. Let's take a look at which shadow aspect your spirit guides want you to address. Which shadow aspect? Again, atonement. And again, we have swords. Stop blaming yourself for things that you couldn't do anything about. The message beyond the veil, this Halloween, your ancestors, your spirit guides, deities that surround you, they want you to stop hurting yourself. This is what the 10 of Swords is about. You are suffering for the sins that weren't yours. You're suffering for things that you couldn't change. Somebody might be putting blame on you over here. If somebody backstabbed you, acknowledge the fact that you've been backstabbed. Stop closing your eyes, pretending that it didn't happen. Just because you might have been in a relationship before, or you might have been, you're like blood, your family. No, it doesn't matter if people hurt you, they have hurt you. Stop punishing yourself. Stop thinking that you've done something wrong. Stop being harsh on yourself. This is the message for you, option number 1. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it resonated. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. For personal readings, do send me an email. The email's in the description box below. So is the link to my Patreon page. Alright, my darlings, have a lovely Halloween and take care of your amazing selves now. Bye. Option number 2. Hi and welcome to your reading, darlings. If you were drawn to the black tourmaline, let's go ahead and take a look at what special messages from beyond the veil you guys have with this Halloween reading. We're going to start with the rune card first. Let's see what's your rune. Manas. This is a brilliant rune. This is very much about people, about communities, about ancestors. So I feel for some of you guys, your ancestors might be coming through trying to deliver you a message. You guys come from a very important lineage, a lineage that was filled with people with different crafts, different even nationalities. You could be coming from different places. Okay, your ancestors want you to know that they're very proud of you. They really are. They're really proud of how you've been handling things. They're really proud of how you've been working on yourself. And especially this is going to resonate with those of you guys who have been doing some ancestral lineage work, ancestral clearing, ancestor healing, and everything that has to do with community. Now, my darlings, for some of you, I see that you are feeling a little bit lost when it comes to communities, when it comes to maybe not being with your soul tribe just yet. This is why it's important that you hear the message that your ancestors have for you coming from beyond the veil. Let's take a look. Communication is coming through very soon. There are people around you who have been toxic. This energy, like people have been bad-mouthing you behind your back, or maybe you even heard people bad-mouthing you or spreading gossip, spreading rumors. They want you to know that it doesn't matter who says what, okay? As long as you're alive, people are going to be talking about you. They want you to understand that some people, yeah, I don't know if you guys know this fairy tale, but there was a princess and she was turned into a toad, into a frog, and then the prince had to kiss the frog for her to turn into a princess. Now, the message here for you, my darlings, is that you have been trying to kiss toads, to kiss frogs, and they're not turning into princes, and they're not turning into a prince. It's time for you to be discerning. Some people are exactly who they say that they are, who they show that they are. Some people can be toxic here with those mushrooms. Yeah. Number 4 is coming through, is very important. They're saying something important is going to be happening within the next 4 months. Some sort of message that you're going to be getting, some sort of revelation that's going to help you on your journey. Use your discernment at this time. It is very important. And also speak up. Speak up, speak up, speak up. This is what they keep repeating. They're saying use your voice. Very much like option number 1, a bit of a spoiler. They had to deal with their throat chakra as well. Guys, for you it's very similar. But for you, it's because you are finding your soul tribe and they're finding you. Another thing that your spirit guides and your ancestors want you to know, that you have the power of public speaking, of persuasion. You can persuade a lot of people. And that's why some people think that you are dangerous, because you have the power of persuasion, because you are honest and earnest. So they try to discredit you. They try to tell you or tell other people that what you say might be lies. And they're saying, don't try to prove anything to anybody. You just do you. You persuade people with your results. You persuade people with your energy. And this is what you should keep doing over here. Look at this beautiful energy. This is the energy of Halloween. The energy of Halloween. Some of you guys might have been thinking that you have been cursed. They want you to know that curses have been removed. Curses have been released. Curses have been let go. If somebody might have been telling you like, damn you, or you just have been feeling that you're cursed, no. A lot of you guys might have a very witchy vibe to you. You guys might be into skulls, into candle magic, into sacred geometry, into flowers, herbal remedies, things like this. They're saying carry on doing this. This is a beautiful, you guys are very magical when it comes to potions. Some of you guys might be working on potions, creating special soups, detox things. Maybe some of you might be even creating your own line of makeup or care or body care products. They're saying this is what you're going to benefit very much from. You guys are also like the transformation is appearing over here, and you guys might be talking to the dead. You might have you might have mediumship abilities. And you can take it or you can leave it, but a lot of you I'm sensing they're saying you have mediumship abilities. Sometimes you might be a little bit scared when it comes to it. You might think that somebody might jump out or you're going to be seeing that people like in the Sixth Sense. They're saying no, it's completely different. Like you need to separate Hollywood from, actually being able to communicate with the spirits and the spirits of the dead and the ancestors. It's very, very different. So they're saying if you're interested, you can do some research. They are very, very recommending very strongly for you to do a meditation this Halloween. Candles, silence, and intention to hear, to discover. They want you to realize that you're safe. They want you to, maybe that's why you were drawn to the black tourmaline, because this is a crystal for witches, a crystal for people who work with energies or deal with a lot of toxic people, because this is a very protective crystal over here. And they're saying make sure that you have a crystal on you for protection, but you're always safe. And don't be afraid of hexes and things like this, yeah? They only have power if you give them power. That you're protected, because you might have had witches in your ancestral lineage. Let's see what the tarot is going to say. If you guys are interested, this deck is called Soul Cards. Ace of Wands. Oh my god. This is gorgeous. This is very much about like the magic wand as well. But this is about masculine energy. This is about lighting the fire in your life. Maybe working with fire magic, again, candle magic. This also talks very much about you gravitating and pulling people and circumstances towards you that are going to be of benefit to you. You guys might be getting some sort of inspiration, clarity on what to do next. There could be a potential sexual encounter over here, which is going to charge your energies, yeah? Because sexual energy is so important, guys. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's a very powerful resource when used properly. So when we block our sexuality, when we don't accept ourselves, our sexuality, our needs, our desires, we block a very vital part of ourselves. Six of Cups, some of you guys might be meeting your soulmate. Or you guys might be, this could be like this meeting, this is what it's talking about. Some of you guys might be meeting your soulmate very soon. But you need to release whatever it's dead. They're saying what's dead is dead. Release it. No need to hold on to it. Let's take a look at the shadow aspect that they want you to take a look at. Which shadow aspect should you shed some light on? your inner hunger, envious gluttony. You need to understand that people are going to be jealous, people are going to be envious, and that's okay. You need to address what your hunger is. What is it that you're truly craving? What is it that you truly want to let go? How do you want to be seen? How do you want to be perceived? This is a beautiful shadow. Even though it might look scary, but this is a beautiful shadow. Address the energy of what you desire. See what is it that you're truly craving and give it to yourself without any shame or guilt. All right, option number 2. This was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. For personal readings, my darlings, you could always email me. My email's in the description box below. Take care of your amazing selves, my darlings. Bye now. Option number 3, hi and welcome to your special Halloween reading. If you were drawn to the solar light, let's go ahead and take a look at what messages from beyond the veil you guys are meant to hear today. We're going to be starting off with your magic rune. Let's take a look. Gibbo, this is a fantastic rune, my darlings, especially for those of you guys who have been single, who have been looking for love. If you guys have been looking for your soulmate, for your twin flame, for your soul tribe, this is a beautiful, beautiful message filled with love, filled with a lot of promise, filled with support. Look at this, protection and support. You have a lot of, I don't know, there's ancestors, you might have a lot of people who, family members or friends who have passed on already, maybe even somebody you used to be married to, but there's so much love coming through you guys, so much love. They're saying you have nothing to fear in the dark. So maybe if you guys have been fearing dark, or maybe if you guys have been feeling unsafe, they're saying you're loved and you're protected and you're very much supported. This is very much for those of you, if you've been looking for somebody to, like, you might meet somebody at the crossroads soon. Because it's like 2 people who are lonely, 2 people who are alone coming together and forming one. Wow, this is so beautiful. And so full of promise. Your message from beyond the veil, my darlings. With the new moon over here, you're not seeing things clearly now. You're not seeing things clearly now. It's like you are either following some sort of illusion, or you're hanging upside down, so you might not see things right, like at this particular moment. Some of you might be overindulging in things. Whether it's sugar, whether it's other substances, whether it's something that, makes you go away from reality. Some of you might have a lot of illusions when it comes to love. You might be saying to yourself, I'm not worthy, I'm not going to find love. I keep hearing that they're coming soon, but they aren't coming. No, guys, no. The more you think like this, the more this energy multiplies. So you put yourself into the energy of overindulging in things. Sometimes it's like overworking. Sometimes it's over everything. Basically anything where you overdo something. And here they're saying it could be that you are maybe dealing with an ex, with a toxic ex, or you're dealing with people who, it's like almost like they hypnotize you. It's like you're under the influence of something or somebody. Somebody might be trying to manipulate you. Your loved ones, and the message from beyond the veil, they're saying be careful of people manipulating you. Be very discerning with who you trust right now. Because somebody new, somebody wants to come through. The Book of Shadows. It's time, right now would be a very good time for you to use spells, magic spells, research. They're saying do research. The information you're seeking you will find in books. Journaling. Free writing. They want you to do free writing. They will communicate with you through free writing, especially on Halloween, week before Halloween and week after Halloween. They're saying you're going to be able to channel things through writing. So if you guys don't know what free writing is, look it up. It's a beautiful practice that helps you channel the energies. But there's a method to it, and I'm not going to go into detail right now to save time. But if you guys are interested, this is definitely something you should take a look at. Journaling will help. If you feel somebody is gaslighting you, if you feel somebody is being toxic, always write things down. Record them, write things down. You need to get back to your sane self, guys. If you've been feeling like your mind is playing tricks on you, write things down. Let's take a look at what the tarot is going to tell you. And again, you have nothing to fear in the dark. Nightmares, things like this. You are safe. There's a special message for you over here as well with the sodalite to pay attention to your dreams. Sodalite is very much the crystal of psychics, but it is also a crystal of messages in your dreams. So you might be getting a lot of important messages. Let's take a look at the tarot. King of Pentacles, get grounded, and also your situation with money is going to be improving. Somebody's going to give you some advice, or you guys are going to be getting a promotion, or you will find an opportunity which will make you which will create a very good and stable income. This could also be talking about a male figure, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I'm getting a very strong Taurus vibe. And since it came up with the Gebo card over here, this could be talking about the person that you're going to be meeting. This could be male or female, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a very grounding energy, somebody who's going to help you to come back to yourself, come back to earth. Two of Pentacles, very much about the Pentacle energies. They're saying you might, they might help make you, they might help you make a decision about staying or going. It could be staying or going in one place or another. It could be talking about a job. It could be talking about maybe shifting your career. Yeah, making adjustments, making any shifts. But this has a lot to do with money. Chariots, movements, moving forwards. They're saying that any issue that you have, I don't know what it is. They're saying you will overtake them. You will overcome enemies. You will overcome obstacles and you will overtake them. I don't know what it is. Maybe some of you guys are into racing or something. Maybe some of you guys, you feel like you're competing with people. Maybe you always felt like you had to compete, and they're saying you will overtake them. But it's not that it's going to matter, because this is very much about you moving forwards with your life. Maybe relocation, maybe, again, there's a strong relocation, a strong change in the dynamic, a lot of round things, a lot of wheels, a lot of pentacles, wheels, coins. Maybe working with transportation, maybe earning more money when you're going to move to a different location. I'm here in Houston, Texas for some of you. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and find out which shadow aspect you guys need to work on. Which shadow aspect of you in this Halloween reading, which shadow aspect of you needs attention? Gilded regrets. What is it that you're regretting? What is it that you're making out to be better than it actually was? Somebody put this crown of thorns upon your head, expecting you to do things. that you don't really want to do deep down, but you feel obliged to. They're saying it's time to take off this crown. It doesn't matter. You're competing with yourself, essentially. Your thoughts are hurting you. Somebody else's thoughts that they're putting in your head are hurting you. Release them, let them go. You don't have to suffer, you don't have to be a victim. And for sure, stop torturing yourself by regretting things. Stop torturing yourself for making mistakes. We all make mistakes. You guys might be a bit of a perfectionist vibe going on over here. Stop hurting yourself. There's magic to you. Some of you guys need a very good cry. A very good, long cry. Something within you that's been suppressed. Some of you guys are acting like snow kings and snow queens because you're so afraid of being hurt. You guys are so afraid of being intimate. So afraid of showing vulnerability because you think that people around you, they're so toxic that as soon as you show your vulnerability, they will come at you. So they're saying you staying with them is hurting you. There's this beautiful energy that's waiting for you. This beautiful energy. I mean, look at how warm this is, how cozy this is. Doesn't it look like a cup of cocoa that somebody's giving you on a rainy day while you're all snug reading a book next to a fireplace? Doesn't it look like a family that wants to come in? Look at this beautiful energy. Address this shadow. Address this shadow. And release it. For you have something very beautiful coming your way. Option number 3, I'm going to end your Halloween reading here with messages from Beyond the Veil. I really hope you enjoyed them and they resonated with you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. If you guys feel you would benefit from a personal reading, do send me an email. My email's in the description box below. So it's the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts and much, much more. Take care of your amazing selves now. Bye guys.